Hi, you guys. It's Laura Entertainment here. We are sitting here with Mr. and Mrs. Silver Chef. How are you guys doing today?
How you doing? We are just here and enjoying some nice tasting in one of the wineries in Mendoza in a zone that is called Valle de Uco. And we were just in Andeluna winery and the weather is perfect. It's almost 80, 85, 86.
Right. It's summer here in Argentina, as well as with you guys being in the eastern northern states in the United States. It's winter there.
Yes.
So we're on the other side of the equator.
Well, we're actually doing pretty good today. It's probably about 65. So that's good enough for me. So we're
Nice.
going to
It's nice.
tell
It's
us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Silver Chef.
Silverfox.
Yeah, it's Chef Silverfox.
Just Silverfox, right?
Right.
Yes, well, so I'm from this country, from Argentina. I'm born in a long time ago here in Buenos Aires, and I started my culinary career very young, cooking with my nonna, and I was preparing some of the Italian food that is from traditional Italian, and that is what I started developing that kind of passion for the good food and the good wine and the good travels and the good company and the good wines. So not at that age with the wine, but a little more later. So because my nonna was starting, just I said, okay, put some Perol and seltzer water when I was almost 10, 11. That is totally normal here. But so then I just finished my school and I decided just to go and make my culinary career in France, where I received my diploma as a chef in the École d'Hôtellerie de Nice. And after that, just moving around the world, working in different countries until I landed in United States, also a long time ago. And so I started working as a professional photographer for food and becoming just handling my both profession, my chef profession and my photography career. And since 25 years ago, I'm still doing both. And now it's a time that it's time to merge in both careers, in a very exciting ideas that we are producing right now.
Correct.
That's awesome. So do you have any other hobbies outside of cooking and photography?
Well, you say right. It's my business, but it's also my hobby because I love what I do. So, and honestly, if I had to do it for free, I will do it. But honestly, I don't do it for free because I need to pay my bills too. But otherwise, I love just to nature, like you see, just be outdoors and travel, of course. We love just to travel with Sharon all around the globe, just and get some experience, meet new people, make new friends, so we're very social. So that's what I said. We try just to, my hobby is just to spend each day that is the last day of your life. So that is do something for you that you will enjoy, and as if you have to die tomorrow, it's done. You're happy on that day. Right?
Yes.
Good.
I agree with you completely. I agree with you. So who was the inspiration behind you becoming a chef? Who inspired you?
Well, as I said, first it was a family inspiration. Yeah, it's a family inspiration just because all my family really cook really good. So, and I want to continue with the traditions. And I think that nose to cooking is something that must be in every school, teach every kid you have to prepare your food and you have to nurture your body the right way and everything. So that's why I say, so my inspiration as just to get starting with it was a family, my nonna, and also that was one of my big inspiration on the Italian one. Then, of course, during my career, I met some wonderful chef and also with this discipline. But as I said, I'm not a chef of a restaurant kitchen. I'm a traveler, so and I like just to enjoy a little burger in the street. That's at the Five Fork restaurant. So that is the way that I like just to enjoy the food. And most of them, so I had to jump on the other side of the counter and I start cooking with them. So I will say that my real inspiration, I will say that is Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain, not only as a chef, as a human being, and also as a traveler. So I identify myself with him a lot. We have the same kind of spirit. So well, in France we said bon vivants. So we like just to enjoy our life in a way, that is something that is applying in all of the senses. So and the taste is one of them, of course.
What's one of your favorite dishes to make?
Well, you name it. So I have it depending on here. I would like just to enjoy today a nice ribs on the grill with cooking, or a little lamb, so cooking with wood, so whatever that will be perfect for here.
And that's what you guys were cooking today in the
I
kitchen.
will,
with the
exactly.
chefs
We will cook
at the winery.
Yeah, yes. We will do a nice Argentinian grill, so and that, I think that it depending of the mood that you have that day, so specifically what I like is also Italian food, so and that's why I really enjoy the traditional Italian cooking, so just to make from homemade pastas or an antipasto table, with cheeses that I prepare my own cheeses, I prepare my own cold cuts, and do everything homemade. So that will say that basically what is my favorite food is homemade food, no processed food. I never open a can. If I had to do something, I will do it from scratch. Even a sauce, I grab my tomatoes and everything. And now we are very excited because with Sharon, we're moving to Hazy, Florida, just to have our own ranch for our show.
That is correct. We just closed on our very first ranch.
Yes.
In Central Florida. And that's where our new show, the Silverfox Ranch, will be produced at.
And we will produce everything that we will cook and enjoy on the show.
Correct.
So that will be one of the.
I'm gonna come down there and eat.
Correct.
I'm gonna come down there and hang out with you guys on the ranch and eat.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're welcome to come anytime.
You come, you have your guest room, so no problem. You are welcome anytime.
Correct.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll take you up on that one. So do you have a personal philosophy that you use for cooking? Your personal cooking philosophy?
Yes, I think that cooking is part of a life philosophy, in my opinion. So it's the way that I said, like Hippocrates said, so make your food your medicine and not make your medicine your food. And I think that's what is concept my food, as a very important part of our life, but not only just to eat, it's just to nurture our bodies, it's just to be healthy, it's just to enjoy, so the sense of a smell, of the taste, so and of course, just enjoy with company, because with company it tastes much better.
Yeah. I agree. It's the Italian in us.
Oh, exactly.
Okay, so what are 3 of your favorite tools to use when you're cooking? 3 of your favorite tools.
My favorite
tools.
Sorry.
Your favorite tools to use.
Oh, tools. Oh, my knives, of course. So I do everything with my knives. Even I travel with my knives. So I think that we started from there. And if I had to name another one, all my cast irons too. That is my favorite tool just to cook. I cook on live fire using cast irons. So I will say that is my second one. And the third one, even is not a tool, but I consider a tool because it's like an organ of music, but it's made with spices and condiments. So and this is my tool. So in everywhere where I go, I like to have my notes of the spices, and I compose my melody just playing with those notes. That is the way that I cook. If I have all those 3, I can make a good menu and a good meal anywhere, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, so here's another question for you. Do you follow any other chefs online?
Oh yes, ton of them, and they are good friends too.
Yes.
And I love
Especially
just
Chef Bay.
yeah, Chef Bates.
Chef Bay,
To
she's
name,
out of
to name
Alabama.
some of them because it will be just unfair of me. All my chef colleagues that bring me love through social media,
Yes.
and I love all of them. You know, so and really, it's one of my pleasures just to meet and cook with them
Yes.
and just sharing our life. You know,
Yes.
so and
We follow a lot of chefs, Chef Stanley and Chef Bay.
yes,
We follow a lot of chefs, probably a couple hundred chefs, as well as they follow us.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes, and we started having that kind of relationship that that. So you admire, and I said, okay. Sometimes even for me, I love to cook,
Right.
but it's nice just to go to a chef house, and be.
Well,
Just-
I suppose, Daphne, when you have about 50 million followers, we reach about 50 million followers a month from his Chef Silverfox page. I suppose we got to have at least a half a dozen chefs, trying to figure out what we're doing and what Alex is doing in the kitchen, because chefs support each other. They enjoy each other's recipes. They, inspire each other to be a better chef. And most definitely, we've got to have at least
Correct.
12, a minimum of 12
minimum
chefs
12. Yeah,
following us. Yeah,
minimum.
minimum 12.
And you know what is the difference? Like in another profession, so those chefs, those professional chefs that really take this, they take it and with passion and love.
Yes.
So, and the idea here is we are not competition to anyone.
Absolutely not.
The way that I cook, there are not any other one that
Right.
will cook the same dish the same way. So there are no competition here. It's just the same mood and friendship and everything.
Right.
Just
It's
share
really
the
all
love
about
for
sharing the love of food.
the love of food. Yes.
That is correct. We're all sharing the love of food, and that's
Yeah.
what Chef Silverfox does. He shares the love of food, not just with his followers, but with other chefs.
Yes.
Do you
Correct.
have any tips
Yeah.
for people that are going to be watching this on how to pair their wines with their foods?
Uh,
Pairing a good wine with a dish.
sorry, the connection is a little lagging.
Do you have
Yeah, the connection is a
any
little lagging.
tips as far as people that are watching for pairing the right wine with the right dish?
Well, we just here in this winery today, and we was talking about it with sommeliers on this winery, and we were saying also that at the end is something that is very subjective. You decide if you want a wine that will just make a contrast with your food, or do you want a wine that will be matching with your food. It's depending of your mood that you have that day. Maybe you want just to excite yourself and find some wine that is making a high contrast with the food that you're doing. But the secret is never the wine has to cover the food, and never the food has to cover the wine. So that is perfect. About if you like just to eat meat with a nice cool white wine, it's fine. But if the flavor is balanced. So and that as I said, it's very personal, and we can discuss with all the sommeliers colleagues we have here, and just we will see that the thing is just to perceive what is the real notes of a wine, but then you decide how you want to apply that note on the dish, and sometimes, as I said, it's the same that if you want sauce or gravy,
Right.
So
if you can give her an example,
yeah,
when you're cooking your pasta with your sauce,
yes.
what would you pair that with?
Well, so I prefer really, really very simple with a nice olive oil and garlic and or
Right.
butter and then
And the wine.
and the wine. So in that case, pasta I said no, must be red wine. So whatever. No, I prefer just to do. I tried to take here in this winery one of the best torrontés that I ever tasted in my life, because torrontés is a wine that is typical for this region, but it's a little sweet. And personally I don't like sweets unless it's for a dessert. But in this case, that torrontés that we tried
It was
here,
amazing.
it was amazing, and
Truly.
it was really a dry, very floral, very fruity.
Right.
So and the name is Andeluna Torrontés, and I'm really. I wish that when I come back to the United States, we can find it on the market.
Correct.
Because Really, it's a highly recommended wine.
Right, trying to ship it from Argentina and going through customs
Well,
is a complete nightmare.
Yeah. We'll try.
Complete nightmare.
We'll get another one inside, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Customs
Yeah.
don't make anything easy.
They don't make anything easy at
No.
all,
They
especially
don't.
when you're on the other side of the world.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But again, if you were to make us, for example, a ziti tonight for dinner,
Correct.
what would you pair it with? What kind of wine?
Well, for a city, I'm in the land of the best Malbec
Malbec.
ever.
I kind of,
So,
I kind of
and honestly, we tried today
amazing Malbecs here.
amazing Malbec.
Amazing.
So, and also those that is associated just with strong food, so because if for this kind of winter, today is ready, but maybe at night will be a cooler night, so
Yes.
there will something that we need. It's perfect just to pairing with some red meats or hunting meats. I love just to get those wines with deers or
Well, Daphne, we're not going to talk about deers because
well.
if you bring up Poland, he's going to tell you the whole story.
yeah.
And we had a deer laying on our table,
That was good, but
and it was quite something.
But also, if I had to prepare a nice pasta, so I will do a pasta that is not with a sauce that is too spicy. That's just too much with this Malbec because that
Yes.
was fantastic.
It was an amazing
And
Malbec.
salute because I'm having here and I'm
Salute.
drinking it.
Cheers.
And it's really good.
I don't have one,
Yeah.
but I'll cheers you anyway. Okay, so do you have any advice for anybody that's wanting to become a chef?
Yes. First, it's just don't do it for money. Do it for love. Okay. First, it's a profession that requires you to have love for the food. And then it's also a profession that you have a spirit to serve on people. So you're preparing some creations that the people will enjoy. So that is the idea. When you manage this kind of business with passion for what you're doing, the people notice. And when the people notice, they said, okay, I will go to this guy restaurant because this guy really have a truly love for what he does.
Yeah.
And then the money come along, okay? Because you will have a very successful restaurant that the people will go there just because they enjoy that you prepare the food for them. Not only the food that you prepare, the way that you prepare the food for them. So and be responsible. So everybody, you have a learning curve. And the learning curve, unfortunately, in this one, you have to learn from your mistakes too. And it happens, the food that will be ruined, the food that will prepare and is ugly or whatever. So, and you have to be honest with yourself and improve yourself on the field. There are nothing that you will learn on the books or whatever that will really teach you how to handle that kind of profession. You have to be on the field.
It's all about passion.
Everything is about
Passion and presentation, I think.
Exactly. Well,
That and of course taste.
in my case, well, in my case, I have both because I'm a graphic and visual man that I like just to my food to be perfect.
But I think taste is most important.
But as I said, I cook for the five senses.
Right.
Okay.
And if you can see, I look pretty healthy, and it's because of Chef Silverfox.
That's it.
Yeah.
So do you have a
I love
personal life motto that you use? Like, what's your motto for life? What's your motto?
My motto for life, okay, YOLO. That's
YOLO.
My main motto.
It truly is. You only live once.
You only live once.
It truly is.
Okay.
As long as I've known you,
Yep.
it's YOLO.
It's YOLO.
Hashtag YOLO.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I love that.
You
Definitely
live
love
it.
that.
But it's
Live
not
it,
it's only
live
live.
it, love
It's
it.
just it's not to be alive. It's live. Okay. It's just to get alive, not just stay alive. So
Right.
and you have to fill your day with energy. You have to fill your day with love. You have to fill with a good relationship with people and do things that really make you happy. And when you go to sleep at night, you put your head on the pillow and I said, thank God it was a wonderful day. And I'm ready for tomorrow just to have another one. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I completely agree with that. You do only live once, and nobody wants to live their life in a bubble. You can't even live that way. Getting out and
Correct.
experiencing things is probably the only way you will be able to live your life.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But I'm not going to
It's
keep
gonna
you
feel
guys.
nice.
I'm going to let you guys get back to drinking. And I do definitely
Oh
want to.
no, we're actually back. We're heading back right now to
Mendoza.
Mendoza. We're about 2 hours away from Mendoza, and we'll spend another day there. We met a couple at a restaurant,
Uh-huh.
totally off the whim, and the wife is an attorney, and the husband is originally from Hollywood, Florida. He was born in Argentina,
Like me.
moved back to Mendoza, where they met and fell in love. So we're gonna go have a barbecue with them tonight, total
Cool.
strangers,
Yes.
because that's what we enjoy. We enjoy
We
meeting
enjoy that
total strangers.
spontaneously life.
Right.
We like that way that we just facing. And every time that we went to a new place, we try to make new friends.
Right.
And because you never know, the life.
You don't know
switch
who
and
you're
flip
gonna
and
meet in
whatever.
life. And
Exactly.
so we met a super nice couple, and Alex and what's his name? His name is Diego.
Yes.
Diego and Alex are gonna cook together tonight on his Argentinian grill, which we're really super excited about. And we'll hopefully get a little bit of footage out of there. But in the meantime, it's just going to be a personal experience for Alex and I to enjoy.
Yes.
And then on Friday, we head back to Argentina for another 2 more weeks.
No, 1 week.
No,
And
no.
then we go to Brazil. 10
Yeah.
days. 10 days and we'll go to Brazil.
Then we go to Brazil.
Yeah.
You
And then
are
we're back
right
to
about
Florida.
that, about never knowing who you're going to meet where. When I went to Florida, it was my first time ever being in Florida. We decided to have a grill out on the beach, and we had food. And I was talking to this man, and he was telling me all these stories. Well, I guess the man, he was a homeless guy. So he had beer, I had food, and we sat there and bullshitted the whole
That's
time.
right.
And we
That's
fed
right.
him.
You know, with food, you can grow a family.
Yeah.
We all know this.
Yes.
With food, you can grow a family, whether they be from the rich and famous to the poorest of any streets.
Mhm.
So with food, you're always making a family.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well,
Absolutely.
you two crazy kids, you have fun and be
That's
safe.
right.
We try.
I will see you guys soon. Hopefully, eventually, I should be down in Florida at some point in time this year.
That'll be
Yes.
wonderful. And
We
you're
are
welcome
waiting
to,
to welcome you in our ranch soon. So that will just, it's your house.
you got it.
Hey, I'll be there.
All right. That's lovely.
All right.
We'll
I'm
talk to you soon,
gonna,
Daphne.
Thank you,
We're gonna
Daphne.
say
And
bye.
we love you. And just hope to see you soon in Florida. Okay?
oh, definitely. Bye, everybody.
Cheers.
And thank them for
And Happy
tuning
New Year.
in. I have
Happy
a
New
Mountain
Year.
Dew. Cheers.
Cheers.
You guys be safe, and thank you for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting.
Bye.
I remember all On that night when I first gave my heart to yours, I was scared and feeling insecure. You told me, my darling, even on your darkest days, you'd always reassure